The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. To its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world, no decibels spared in this collective chorus. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
The action has already started.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Antonio Silva. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Spread neatly. Tries to get it clear. Merino. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. That has been knocked clear. Cucurella. Now who's going to be first to this? For Merino. Shot a goal! He's getting it all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Bruno Fernandes. And Mendes. João Cancelo. Cucurella. Now Subimendi. Portugal suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedro Porro.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
we are.
You're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it? Nico Williams, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This is promising. Showing good feet. Cucurella. Here it comes. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
Spain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
João Cancelo. And here's the chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafael Leão! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Passes short and sharp. And here's Perez. Played into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Cancelo. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aim forwards. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedro Neto. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No, that's been intercepted. Antonio Silva. For João Cancelo. Cucurella, looking for the runner.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking for the runner here. Clearly not happy with that. Kubasi getting on for a third of the way through the game. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Calmly anticipates. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cucurella. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Merino. And here's Perez. Looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Up to meet it! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is a great pick out. And it's Perez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They've played it short. Cucurella. In it comes. Danger averted for now. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gently done. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Nico Williams. Merino. Look at the space here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's there to clear it. That is quite remarkable.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Goes without saying, that was poor. Cucurella. Portugal can counter promptly here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. Williams. Pedri. In towards header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Looks to the other side. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. João Cancelo drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That could spell trouble. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Half-time in the final, Jim, how do you read it?
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement.
It's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Showing great feet there. Nico Williams. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. A good ball, and this looks promising. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zubimendi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Clearance is short. Zubimendi knocks it out wide. Massive lead! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Pedro Porro for Merino. Yamal. Now Zubimendi. Pedri. And here's Perez. Over to the left. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And here's Perez. And he's there to clear it. Fiddles it through. That's going to go a long way. Dani Olmo. Lenormand. Merino. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Clears it away, and it's played forward, and Portugal can counter-attack here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank. Played out wide. Ronaldo has found the net here, of course. Portugal finding their passes. Crunching tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely intercepted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He is through here. Mikel Merino picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear.
Spain doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Absolutely.
One stray pass, that might be all they need here.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Merino. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Lenormand just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
He's had it nicked away.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the counter is on now then. Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, just skips past his man. Forwards and with intent. He's got away. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Nuno Mendes, very nicely done. Now it's Pedro Neto. Morata is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. That has been knocked clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Keeper sees it all the way. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. He's played him through. Pedro Neto.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Dani Olmo. Chance here to counter. Dani Olmo, great leap! It goes to show he is human after all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, super ball! And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Forward it goes. It's Morata! And that could have brought them level.
Morata was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
That is out of play. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's just beyond his reach.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ah, it's been intercepted. Shot could be... and the shot! And he's found the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is quite a battle.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
That's a throw.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's straight offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has been cut short. Portugal have a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafael Leao. Towering header! It's a loose ball. They'll try to keep this alive. And he's in on goal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nuno Tavares. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Fiddles it through. He's in here, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. 4 extra minutes added on. Hit into the middle. Clears it away. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we're underway. Portugal conceded an equalizer late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's a promising position, and he's onside. The normal shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's gone back to the keeper. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. And back to the keeper they go. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Trincao. And that's a superb pass. Fabian Ruiz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dani Olmo. And here's Morata. That's been intercepted. Pedri. Cleared away. Fabian Ruiz gets it back. Diogo Dalot tries to clear. And here's Morata! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Nicely intercepted. Forward it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Lenormand looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo! And that's a real chance missed. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeper's dealt with that. Fabian Ruiz. That has been knocked clear. Spain given another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Played it again. Spain can try it again now. Up to meet it! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Spain get themselves into the lead. Antonio Silva. To Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Bernardo Silva. Hops for safety. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Gently done. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Trincao. Trincao. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. And Cucurella. Is there any support? He might not need it. It just took too long getting forward.
Fabian Ruiz simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri with the cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nuno Tavares. Antonio Silva. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rafael Leao. Trincao. And he's had a hit. And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that's a great response, though. And it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Calmly anticipates. Rapidly approaching the end. Portugal are on the point of first-round elimination. Oh, can he get onto this? Trincao. Spread out to the left. Great hit! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square with almost no time remaining. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oscar Mingueza. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal gets his pass away. Morata tries a shot!
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Nuno Tavares. Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. Now it's João Felix. Great ball, and he's in here. He's beaten the last man.
Portugal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Pedri. Cucurella. Dani Olmo is wide and looking to get onto this. Yep, it's a corner.